Happy Monday, everybody. It's crafting time. I'm Christy with Christy's Craft Room.
Yeah, I'm Tim.
That's my husband, Tim. He does lots and lots of stuff around the craft room here. He is going to send out a text message right now to let everybody know that we are live.
No, it's going to take a minute.
Well, he's working on it. He's in the process. If you want to text message when we go live, just text hello to 810-374-0342 and we'll send you a text message when we go live so you don't have to miss it unless you want to. Who would want to? Who'd want to miss some crafting fun, right? Who would? So today, you guys, we are going to craft this this Valentine's set that a gazillion of you all bought on Friday and through the weekend, okay? So we are going to, because a ton of you bought it and they're being shipped today. They are on their way. There's a few that are still going out tomorrow, but most of them got shipped today. And they're on their way. So that way, when it gets to your doorstep, there'll already be a tutorial if you want to recreate it the way that I do. If you don't want to recreate it the way I do, you don't have to. You can do it any way that you want, in any colors that you want. But this is just how I'm going to do it, okay? So come on in, say hello when you get here. Let us know how you are doing, how your weekend was. Hello, Miss Darlene. Hello, Corby. Lots of our friends are coming in. Hello, Michelle. And don't forget, sprinkle this video because one of our friends is going to be gifted one of these sets today at the end of the live, okay?
What did I do?
I don't know what you did. You're just in the wrong window? Did you open it in a different window? You sent it to another window. I think you can drag it back over though. I don't know. He'll get it figured out. Hello, Miss Brandy Robinson. Hello, Ramona and Jenny. Hello, Miss Janet Idziak. Thank you for inspiring. Hello, Fatima. How are you? All right, so this set comes with...
Hello, Maria.
Multiple pieces. Hello, Miss Candace, Miss Barb, Miss Catherine. You get the Be Mine. It's got the little metal overlay and then the little shiplap wood round. You get... Am I not flipped?
Nope.
Oh, I'm not, y'all. How'd that happen? Well, let me flip it because you want to be able to see what it's saying and what the words are doing, right? There we go. All right. And then you get the little calendar piece. It's got, trying to hold it all together. It's got February. It's got the numbers 14 and then the little calendar blocks. And then you get the, see if I can hold this up right. XOXO, and this is like a double layered, so you can do 2 different colors. There's Facebook telling me that I'm live. There it is. See you later. And then you get the little tailgate piece. So this one has an actual tailgate piece to go on the back end of the truck that where is it? Right there. The truck that I put together the other day on Friday. So I'll show you guys that at the end. I'll bring it up here and I'll show you how these pieces attach to the truck, okay? So you can see how
Thank you, Candy, for the stars.
Looks. So it's got the little tailgate piece and then the little love letters. This set also comes with a little shelf sitter, like a little picture frame holder, picture holder for the Be Mine set to sit on.
Maria and Denise both love the new metal overlay and wood cutouts.
I'm so glad you love them. All right, guys, I'm going super farmhouse with this one. Super, super duper farmhouse.
No.
Super farmhouse, okay?
Not
Shocker. I'm mainly using black and white and a little bit of antique. I may decide to throw a little red in there, but I don't even know if I'm going to because we're going to put them on the red truck. So I feel like it'll be fine. I don't think it has to have the red. Valentine's doesn't have to be red and pink and all the Valentine's-y colors if you don't want it to be, okay? So first, let's see, what do I want to do first? First, I'm going to start with the Be Mine. With the little shiplap around, you can see the little shiplap lines in there. Even after you paint it, you'll kind of be able to see those lines etched through there, okay?
Oh, yeah, I'll get you the, let's see.
Thank you, Miss Stephanie, for the stars. Thank you.
Copy.
Paper plate for our paint. Hey, Miss Dawn. Hey, Denise. Hello.
Thank you, Crystal, for the stars.
Love Farmhouse. I know a lot of y'all love Farmhouse. I love Farmhouse, too. Love it. So I'm going to start Actually, I might do,
There we go.
let me think. What am I think? I think I'm gonna put some white on first, and then we'll add some black over top of it, so a little bit of the white peeks through. Because I want it to be dark, because we've got our metal overlay. And it pops better on dark. Huh? Plain picture shelf sitters. Brenda, clarify, a plain picture shelf sitter. You mean just like a plain, like blanks, like this? Like
Thank
that?
you, Patty, for the stars.
Clarify what exactly you are looking for.
Thank you, Mickey, for the
My
stars.
goodness, thank you all. All right, so we'll do white first.
Kimberly, what? Farmhouse? Christy?
What?
It just doesn't add up.
I know, right?
The hell you say?
Farmhouse? What? Yes, I do like a little
Thank
farmhouse
you,
in my
Christy.
life.
Not you, Christy. Her, Christy. She says she really likes your cutouts.
Aw, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We are doing great today. Thank you, Joy Zapata.
We
for the
are.
Stars.
I'm thankful that Tim is
Thank
here.
you, Kathy and Chris, for the stars.
I'm thankful that Tim is here and not too sore and not injured.
Oh, man.
Tim went and had a little fun this weekend.
We had an absolute riot.
Right, this will need a little bit of a second coat. I'm not doing my edges. If you do get a little bit of paint on your edges, you can take a baby wipe and just kind of go around your edge a little bit and kind of clean up the edge.
No, that little holder thingy.
What little holder thing? Oh, just these, just the stands. I actually thought about putting just these in the shop. You'd like to see that?
Maybe a couple different sizes.
Yeah, like a variety of sizes. I actually thought about that,
Oh,
so
Mom and Dad are here.
I will get working on that.
They're
Okay.
over on the YouTube. But thank you, Stephanie, for the
Hey,
stars.
Mom and Dad. I'm glad you're here. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my February white. Yeah.
So yeah, Trevor talked me into.
Ooh, Jennifer, you should.
Trevor talked me into going through. They've got like the little skate park deal things in the.
Well, you didn't tell me what you did yet.
Well, some of not everybody.
Well, not
knows.
everybody knows. Our craft kit group knows what he did because we told them on Saturday what he was going to do on Sunday. But no one else knows what you did this weekend. So fill him in. Fill him in.
I went skiing.
I'm using a makeup sponge. This is a big one, so I just cut it a little bit smaller.
Well, I went skiing. I'm a little snow-go. My little tricycle.
It's like a
It's a tricycle with
skiing
skis.
bike.
So,
It's like a ski bike.
well, I didn't ask you to call anybody.
It's like a ski bike.
Yeah, it's a ski bike is what it is. And it's cool as a frog. So, you don't sit on it. You have to stand the whole time. So, absolute blast. But it's been
These
It's
makeup
been-
sponges work great, guys.
a few weeks since I've been on one. Thank you, Stephanie, for the stars.
Light,
And
dark.
so I was, going down a couple easy hills to try and get back in the hang
I'm
of
going
it.
to do the base of this white also.
And I ate it hard. Thank you, Stephanie and Patricia, for the stars.
Yeah.
But we had an absolute blast. And then I'm not a very, well, I guess I am an adventurous guy, but I don't.
I mean, not in some areas.
Some areas.
Some areas.
So Trevor talked me into going through the skate box area of the slopes. And he's like, Dad, we just got to go down over here, but you got to get going kind of fast because you got to go up this little hill so we can make it over there. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? Okay, I'll go. I'll do it, fine.
His first mistake was going skiing with his new Snow-Go for the first time with an 18-year-old snowboarder. Enough said, right?
Yeah.
He was feeling like he was 18 again, I think, out there. Like,
I did. I was hanging with the kids, the young kids.
yeah. What did you tell me that Trevor told you at one point?
I don't know.
He was like, Dad, I need a break.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a couple times Trevor's like, Dad, can we take a break? I'm like, yeah, I guess I can go grab a beer. But yeah, it was a blast. So we get over to this thing, and he's you know, we get over to this thing, and he's like, "Okay, Dad, I need you to go down over here so you can record me going over that." I'm like, I look at him, I'm like, and then looking down the hill, I'm like, "How exactly do you expect me to get down there without breaking something?" And some of the younger kids that were there, they're like, "Oh, you'll be fine. You just go right through here." I'm like, "Dude, if you break a bone or a hip, 6 to 8 weeks, you're up and going. I break a hip, it's surgery for me."
Right? All I can say is I'm glad I was not there to see all these adventures.
So you know, they were chuckling and so it's like, okay, to heck with it. So I go down there and I get to where, you know, Trevor wanted me to be to record him. So, and then he comes down and some kid came up and was talking to me and standing right in the way as I was trying to
So you didn't get the video anyways?
Didn't get the video anyway. So
Oh,
then I go down the rest of the hill. He didn't tell me there was a big old jump at the bottom of it too.
Of course he didn't. Of course he didn't.
Yeah.
Under a winter storm. Ooh, Desiree. Yeah, we got a
6
little.
inches.
We
Yeah,
got snow all day yesterday, but we only got
an inch.
a few inches. We got a couple inches here. There was at least 2 inches yesterday,
Yeah.
early afternoon.
So-
yeah, we probably got about maybe 3 inches in some areas.
So we get to the bottom and Trev looks at me and he's like, "Dad, you caught some sick air up there."
He had fun.
I had fun.
Lots of fun. All right,
I
I'm going
had
to do
fun.
the love with the white also. The love with the white also. Excited to receive my truck tiered tray holder. Oh, Christine, it's probably on its way. We shipped them in the order that they were ordered. So those who ordered them first, those were shipped first. I know a lot of you guys ordered them on back order, but all the back ordered ones will still ship by tomorrow. So we're still only at 2 business days, even if you ordered it on back order. Tim got the rest of those back ordered ones cut today, and they're gonna ship tomorrow. A lot of the back ordered ones got shipped today also. So we get them out to you as quick as we can. Quick as we can. A ton of you ordered these and the farmhouse tiered trays also. Those same thing. All the back ordered ones that got finished getting cut today.
Yeah, Shelly. Yeah, I was a willing participant. There was no arm
was.
twist. There was no arm twisting.
No,
There was no arm twisting. And then we went to a different like little ski box area, and there was a bunch of kids just kind of sitting there and. You know, and they're like, the one kid, he's like, "Oh, wait, you can't go down this one." I'm like, "Well, why not?" And he says, "Don't you remember, you break a hip, you're in the hospital."
That's funny.
And I'm like, "Yeah, watch me."
That's funny. All right, let's see. I'm trying to get like all my white painted first. And I think I'm trying to decide for this one if I want the background to be white and the front to be black or vice versa.
Oh, Robin says the East Coast is getting slammed.
I'm gonna come back to this one because I can't decide. Yes, I know. I know. Some of y'all are getting hit hard with the snow. So hopefully your power stays on. You got all your groceries and you're stocked up on everything you need, so you don't have to leave the house.
Well, speaking of groceries, Patricia was just getting on her way to leave to go to the store.
Ooh, I went to the grocery store yesterday.
She said she's gonna have to wait to go to the store now.
I don't blame you. It doesn't take much to be persuaded to not go grocery shopping.
Well, it's not gonna stop and get stuff for supper.
I do.
I'm actually feeling pretty good. My shoulders are a little achy, and my thighs are a little achy.
All right.
But other than that, I'm really not sore.
Add a little bit of a second coat to some of this. And I'm
Thank you, Christine. She says, "Y'all are the fastest shipping out for sure. Appreciate you and your amazing items."
Aw, I love to hear that. We do our best. We do.
Shelly says, and Tim says, "Here, hold my beer."
Right?
Yeah, if they would have let me take one up to,
Right? If he could have gotten away with it, he would have.
yes, Herschel, you can still order the truck. The truck's still in the shop.
Oh, yeah. Yep. It may still say back order because I haven't updated the stock yet, but we've caught up on all of our back order. So even if it says back order, it'll still probably ship tomorrow. Tomorrow or the next day.
Well,
Because we're all caught up.
Yep. Thank you, Lana, for the stars. Now, Kathy, I really didn't show it. Well, I showed him how it's done for an old guy. So, but we had a lot of fun.
Trevor sent me a video. I actually posted it in the craft kit group last night because we were talking about it the night before about him going out and having his fun day. All right. So,
Lindis has got 6 inches. Friday, another 8 today, and more coming on Wednesday.
Woo!
Thank you, Karen, for the stars.
We can't complain about that much snow because we did not get that much.
I just I read something this morning that they say later on this week we're supposed to get some more snow.
Yeah, we got like 2 to 3 inches tops. Okay. If you ever get little like paint into your little holes, just take a little Q-tip and you can kind of get the excess paint out of there. Kind of clean your hole.
Yep, gotta have a clean hole.
All right, we're gonna dry this. And then I'm gonna go and do some of the black. Ready for spring, Sandra? I hear ya. I know, the prices of groceries,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Yeah, Kathy, the bonding was the best part. Because it's been a while since Trevor and I have done anything, just him and I.
Yeah. Thank you guys for sprinkling. Somebody who sprinkles this video today is going to be gifted one of these sets at the end of the live. So, sprinkle.
Thank you, Bridget, for the stars.
Sprinkle. All right, I'm doing a second coat on my little love.
Wow, Lynn, you guys got more snow? You guys are just getting hammered this year again.
Yes. So you guys, we got lights installed in the house this weekend. We've only lived there for 9 years. And Tim's only been promising we'd get lights for 9 years. We finally got it done. My nephew came over and him and Tim got it all knocked out.
Thank you, Lynn, for the stars.
They left me quite the mess. I get to go home today. I'll be honest, I didn't get to it.
Yeah, Jenny, I see you there.
I was gonna do it yesterday. I just swept, but now I gotta go home and like vacuum. We have all wood floors, and I got a mop because there was like drywall dust everywhere.
Yes, Judy, we did the truck last Friday.
Yep.
Last Friday?
Yep, and I'll show it to you. It's right back there. I'll bring it up here and show it to you before we, when we finish up here. I'll show you. All right. So now we've got a white base.
Get ready, guys. I'm going to grab some names here in a minute.
I'm going to come over with a wider brush. You don't have to have a really wide brush, but I'm going to get some black.
But it helps.
Get some of the extra off. And dab some of the, well, actually, I'm going to put it on a little bit thicker. And then I'll come back with my sanding block. And, because I kind of want it to be a little bit on the darker side, some of them. So this one I want to be mostly black. And then we'll use the sanding block and bring back a little bit of the white. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do with this one.
That's a double-sided.
What?
Someone asked if that was that's a double-sided brush.
Oh, it's just a regular brush.
Okay, I'm gonna get some names here.
I don't have any double-sided brushes.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah, I'd probably make a mess with them.
Probably. Okay, we have Kathy Casey, Angie Darman, Sherry Nichols, Ramona Roberts, Cindy Berg, Elizabeth Cadell Oral, Patricia Culbertson Ludeman, Shelley Teeters, Judy Fontaine, Denise Arroyo, Maria Cirillo Wieland, and Paula's Pat.
All right. Got some black on there. I'm going to do my 14 in black. And I'm going to do my XOXOs in black.
Man.
And then I'll do the background in white. Because most of the stuff's going to have a black background. So I want some to have a white background too. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do.
I'm probably gonna throw something in this in the new pellet smoker sometime this week. I'm not sure what I'm gonna throw in there yet.
All right, so we'll do our XOXO.
I was thinking about maybe on Thursday I'll throw a couple pork butts in there
There we go.
for the weekend.
So Saturday when they were there doing the lights,
Thank you, Colleen, for the stars.
I was like kind of trying to stay out of their way. I was staying out of their way, letting them do their thing. I was went upstairs. I was working on my computer for a while. At one point, I was sitting on the steps because it was kind of like they were doing the kitchen, the dining room, and living room, so the whole area. So I was just staying out of that area. So I was sitting on the steps, and I had my phone, and I had my cup of coffee, and then I tried to do like I needed like two hands for my phone, so I kind of like propped my coffee cup in my lap. That was not a good idea. Not a good idea.
Oh, it was hilarious.
My coffee cup decided to tip over in my lap. A full cup of coffee. Thank goodness it wasn't super hot, okay? Because I always forget about my coffee and I don't drink it right away. So thankfully, it wasn't super hot. So it tips over in my lap. So I stand up right away, catch the cup. It poured like right down between my legs, all over the carpet. So I go running into the kitchen
Thank you, Michelle,
to
for the
grab a
stars.
towel, because like our laundry is over there. So I had to run in through the kitchen and grab a towel because my first priority was getting the carpet, okay? I figured I can clean up later. Y'all, the guys got a good chuckle. Because it literally looked like I wet my pants.
Yeah.
Badly. And they got a good chuckle out of that. So it took me probably 20 minutes to get that darn floor cleaned because there was so much coffee. I had to soak it all up, and we don't have like a carpet cleaner anymore.
No.
So I was trying to soak it up, and because there's nothing worse than rotten smelling coffee creamer.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I got enough of it to where it doesn't start stinking in a few days, because that would really stink. I'm gonna do our little stands in black also.
Yeah, it was hilarious. And then when she came down, because in the kitchen, in our kitchen and dining room, it's got living space above it, so it's a lot more difficult to run the wire. So there was.
Oh yeah.
So there was multiple holes, so we could fish the wire through.
This was when they first started, so you only had like 4 holes at that point because you had done the holes on this side, and then you had the like 2 holes in the middle of the room, and I'm like.
Yeah, so
it looked like they had like a weird little square like offset and not like I was like, are you putting the lights there? Like, whoa, what's happening?
That was exactly
here?
the look on her face too.
I was like
what?
This is not what we discussed. Yeah. And then they let me know that no, they just needed feeder holes.
Yep, needed to be able to get through
it was funny because my nephew, we were talking about, that the drywall, would need to be repaired. And he knows my family very well. He knows the men in my family very well. They're all naturally procrastinators. And he says, I said, he'll get to it. I said, it might take a little while. I said, but he'll get to it. And he goes, when's the next holiday? I said, probably Easter. Easter's usually at our house. So probably the week before Easter, it'll get done. Right before Easter.
Thank you, Tricia, for the stars.
Right before Easter.
Yeah, probably.
So hopefully sooner, but realistically, probably the week before Easter when we're like on crunch time. Tim works well under pressure. It's amazing that we get things shipped as quickly as we do. That is one thing we are on top of. Everything else in life we're late on. Shipping, we are like never late.
Yeah, because we know what it's like. No, it's because we know what it's like.
No, we know. We make it a priority.
We know what it's like because when you order something, you're excited about it, you want it.
Yep, we want you to get it while you're still excited.
And I don't like it when, because there's been stuff I've ordered and it shows up 2 months later and I'm like, what the ham sandwich is this?
You're like over it by that point. You're like on to the next thing, right?
Yeah. When do you go? Oh, you leave on Thursday, right?
No, I leave on Saturday.
Saturday. Oh, crap. I guess we can't go on Saturday.
No, you can't. No, you can't. All right.
Well, thanks for making the decision. We'll go skiing on Sunday.
I'm going to come back to this. I don't know where I am yet, but I'm going to come back to that.
So I asked Elena if she would rather spend a day at her friend's house, or if she would rather have a friend go skiing with us.
Yeah?
Yep.
You're going to leave them unsupervised on the bunny hills?
Yep.
I mean, they are 14. They're old enough. They're old enough. They know not to, like, leave the area, and, you know. They're pretty wise, but they're 14 years old.
Yeah. So.
They would check in. You would
yes.
be checking in with them. And we have Life 360 and all that stuff. Okay. So I'm drawing where I'm at so far. Y'all following me? You following me?
Afternoon, Sheila.
Well, hello. Thank you, Miss Patty, for sprinkling. Thank you, thank you. Someone who sprinkles this, I know I said this, but I know we have some people that just popped on. Someone who sprinkles this video is going to be gifted one of these sets at the end of this video. Aw, thank you, Miss Peggy.
Oh.
Thank you. But yeah, Elaine and I had a girl day yesterday. We had a girl day. We watched a movie. We did our nails.
What movie did you watch?
We watched The Good Doctor. The Good Nurse. The Good Nurse. It was a Netflix movie.
Oh.
We were looking for a movie to watch, and Elena wanted to watch a horror movie. Not happening. I'm more into romantic comedies or drama, like love dramas, things like that.
No.
And I'm using a sanding block. We're gonna bring back a little bit of the white.
She says she loves. Oh, let me go back. I got to go back.
This is
love watching you guys. Love your stories and your crafts. You're both entertaining. I know I'm funny looking, so.
Go with a little bit finer of a grit. A nice fine grit, because that one was a little much. I got the yellow. If you've got one of these little gator tools, I'm using the yellow.
Yes, Kim Jackson, that's exactly what it means. Yes, I have a mouthful of cookies.
So we watched The Good Nurse, which is actually like based on a true story. And I like to watch, on Facebook, they've got the people that will sit there and just talk, like, and tell you, like, the murder mystery stories, those things, like that stuff. Man, this one's pretty hardcore too. Jeez.
Which one is it?
That's all right. It's the finest one I have, but
what number?
It doesn't happen. I don't know, but that still works. That works. Still get the distressed look. Okay. Actually, it almost looks like chalkboardy. I like it. I'm good with it.
Dang.
He's got to take it off and look at it. Can't trust me for the fact that it doesn't have a number on it. There's no number on them. They're just like...
There should be, because...
There's just colors. Oh, sorry, 220.
There you go. See, there's a number on it.
There wasn't a number on that piece. Jeez, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all. But it was one of those stories that I had seen, and I was like, oh, yes, let's watch that. So we watched that. Elena enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was a really good movie. It was a little slow at some points. It was a little slow. A couple points were kind of slow. But overall, it was good. And,
oh, welcome, Rosario. She's a newbie.
I really love the way it's looking, because it's looking like chalkboard-ish. I'm loving it. And chalkboard. I mean, nothing says farmhouse like chalkboards, right?
Explain that one.
I don't know. Like, if you have a farmhouse, you just write with the chalkboard and a piece of chalk.
No,
you don't have pen and papers. I don't know.
You're nuts.
Tell me. Hearts if you think chalkboards scream farmhouse. Thumbs up if you think they don't. You guys, I think chalkboards are very farmhousey.
Scream school.
Farmhousey too.
No. Shut up and dance.
Farmhousey too. You're just trying to distract me from all the hearts I see there. All the hearts. Wait, how do you do that? All the hearts. All the hearts. Wait. All the hearts.
Shut up and dance. Dance time. Oh, you lost people, see?
Y'all left us. Don't leave us. We're done dancing. We don't dance the whole time. Don't leave us because we're dancing. All right, so we got that. Oh, it's going to be so cute. So cute. I do want to distress just a little
Yeah,
bit with a little bit of
it
antique wax. My metal.
Teresa, that's not fair. You can't. She says she's staying on it.
Teresa, pick a side, girlfriend. Pick a side.
Either Team Tim or Team Christy.
Pick
No.
a side, girlfriend. We'll still love you if you don't, though. We'll still love you if
There
you
was
don't.
Jenny.
There wasn't for long.
Well, there it is again.
Some people run away when we dance. They're like, who are these crazy people? These nut
The
jobs.
hell, we're out of here.
All right.
Yeah, it looks like they agree with you.
I had a feeling y'all would. Tim and I always have this constant debate. We even did this like with the whole, with the lights. We have this thing where like Tim is very much about function. As long as it functions, as long as it works, that's the way it should be done. I'm like, but it has to look good. Yes, I understand it has to function, but it also has to look good. And usually there's a middle ground where you can meet, right? Tim doesn't like to meet in that middle ground. He's like, what? It works. It works. Like we went back and forth about like the lights because we have these like eyeball lights, you know, the ones that like directional that they have the little thing
Over the
that comes
fireplace.
down and
Over the mantle.
and they angle towards. I know exactly what their function is. And he kept telling me, you ignore those. Those
Ignore
don't
them.
matter. I'm like, but they do matter because when you look at the ceiling, you see them there. And then you're going to have the 6 other lights. You got to kind of like
Doesn't
space it
matter.
all,
No.
taking those into consideration. And he's like, no, those don't count. He says, those don't factor into the situation. I said, but they do because they're there. He's like, no, you don't factor those in. Don't worry about those. You just figure where we want these. You space these 6.
On the web.
You did you? Okay.
It has nothing to do with the conversation, does
No,
it?
it's talking about the hassle of apologies.
So it's letting you know how
That
to
you
apologize.
know, it's letting me know that you need to apologize. So we have this debate, and we'll go back and forth. And I'm like, yeah, but it's gonna look funny. It's gonna look weird because you got these 6 and then these random 2. And he's like, you don't take that into account.
You've got to ignore
Oh, Stephanie,
them.
girl. Stephanie says she's Team Tim. You can't ignore them,
Yes,
though,
Lori,
because
like the
they're there.
extension cord on Mom's porch.
Right? Yeah. All right, I used a little stencil brush
Actually, Donna, she didn't win.
and added a little. No, he just did. I was like, whatever. I did the whole whatever. Just make it look good. Whatever.
And it does.
But it was funny when my nephew got there. And he was like showing him the
Gina.
layout. I said, so Chandler, tell me what you think. So with the light bulbs, with the eyeballs, where do you think the other lights should go because of them? He's like, nope, because I had already told him that we had that conversation. So then I was teasing him. I'm like, so what's your professional opinion? He's like, I have no professional opinion. You tell me where to put them and I install them. He's like, I am not getting in the middle of that one. I'm not doing it. But do y'all have that? Like, it's got to look good and it's got to like be pretty while it functions. And then the other side of it's got to be, oh, it doesn't matter. It just got to function.
Because it's 2 separate functions.
But
The
they're-
eyeballs are strictly accent lighting.
But they're within like 2 feet of each other. So
It
they
doesn't matter.
They are in each other's playground. They got to play nicely
No,
together.
no.
Yes.
No, they don't.
Yes.
The accent lights are like the high school kids.
What?
The accent lights are the high school kids.
High school kids.
Just follow me.
You've lost me already.
And the rest of the lights are like the junior high kids.
So the accent lights are all like in their spot and the other lights are all like all over the place?
They're in the same spot, but they got nothing to do with each other.
Oh yeah, they do.
No.
Yeah, they do. More than people think they do, but they do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that was a very good analogy, baby. I love you, but I don't get that analogy. I'm going to go ahead and do the edges kind of this one. I'm going to leave a little bit of the black peeking through like it's intentional, like cuz you get like the little burnt edges from the laser.
Exactly,
And I think
Elaine.
that's going to look good. Y'all,
You get to see it.
I can't even. Right, Elaine? She's like, nope, staying uninvolved. Uninvolved in this one. I know. But y'all have been there. Right, Michelle says she agrees with balance.
It is balance.
It takes my husband so long to do anything. It drives me crazy. Brenda, yes.
She feels you.
I feel ya. Usually he'll get it done. He's a little bit better than my dad. But my dad's
a little?
Well, my dad's a lot
Sorry,
older.
Tim.
My dad's a lot older, and it's harder for him to do things.
T. Vitrino, Tim, she's right.
Thank you, girl. Thank you. I knew someone would agree with me. We'll call it a tie, though. We can call it a tie for you. You look so defeated over there. We'll call it a tie.
Does this look defeated?
No, that's not the look you had on your face 2 seconds ago. You're like, you're like, oh, y'all. Welcome to our life. So anyways, what were we saying? Oh, Elaine and I, we watched The Good Nurse. We painted our nails. We went out and had Smoothie King for dinner. Jake's got me hooked on it.
Yes, Stacy, we did order mats. We're just waiting on them to be delivered.
Yep, we did order them. They are not in yet. The minute they are in, I will add them to stock, and I will let you guys know here on the page. So make sure you're following the page, and I'll let you know as soon as these mats come in. I have not gotten the shipping notification for them yet. I keep checking my email, watching to see if they've shipped yet. They have not shipped yet. All right, let me dry this. And then I gotta decide. Oh, I gotta add some black to this one. All right. Set that aside. We add some black to the tailgate.
Where was that at? Krista said, wives are always right.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
Well,
that's a very first lesson.
My bride is always right, except for when she's not.
Which seems to be a lot. I don't know.
Just saying.
I don't know. We communicate those differences better than we used to, though.
Oh, definitely.
Much better than we used to. Much better. My feelings used to get hurt when he didn't agree with me back in the day. Now
Yes.
I'm like, listen, mister.
Glad you caught us, Cammie.
Listen. And we've come to the understanding, though, that like when it comes to the function, yes, I default to him. But when there's like home design and fashion choices involved, I make those decisions. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
We've pretty much established that. Although there was something not too long ago that you made like a design decision on something, and I was like, what? What was that? I can't remember what that was.
I made a decision.
Yeah, you made like a design decision on something, but you did good. You ended up doing good. I don't remember what it was, but I was like, what? Oh, and then you got all upset because I didn't trust your decision-making skills.
Oh, because it was something stupid.
It was something to do with, gosh, what was that? I think it was something to do with here. Oh, it was the trim here. The floor molding. The floor molding. It's been long enough we can talk about this now. We didn't really talk about this much back when it happened. So here in the space, we have this like gray toned wood
Yes,
vinyl
Andrea, this
plank
is
flooring.
It is metal and wood.
It is metal and wood. The metal pieces are just hiding up here. You can't really see them at the moment. I'll pull them out and show you in a second.
It seems like you have a lot of lighting now, maybe too bright.
At home?
No. I'm guessing here.
No, we have plenty of, no, it's perfect. We actually put dimmers on the lights. So we'll be able to dim the lights.
Not yet. I have to put dimmers on.
Well, Tim has to do the dimmers. That'll happen the week before Easter also. Maybe. So we,
It'll be done before, who's it? Yes, Billy, we see you.
I'm gonna same thing. Anytime you got little holes like that, sometimes, because it'll take a while to dry if you just leave it sitting there, and then sometimes it invades your space for things fitting right. Okay. So I'm going to sand this one.
Get ready, guys. I'm gonna grab some more names here in a minute.
But the trim here, we had picked the flooring, and we had picked the molding that goes around the floor for here. The cove molding, and we gave it to the builder that was doing the work was ordering it. Well, they didn't have the exact color that we wanted. So he had a sample of it, and Tim approved it and said, yeah, that's fine. I hated it. Hated it. I'm like, that's awful. That's not even close to the right color. That's so dark. I was like,
when do we open the craft kit group again?
The craft kit group will not open again until the April kits will open probably the last couple days of March for April. But I do know we have a few cancellations that this month, and we will open those
Thank you, Carrie, for the
spaces
stars.
to our wait list. There's only going to be a few, but we will open them. And to get on the wait list, just text CraftBox to 810-374-0342.
Tammy, send us a email.
And when those spots open, we will send a text to that group of people. And if we have 5 spots open, the first 5 people to sign up get those spots, okay? There's no, it's like first come, first serve. So you're gonna wanna be on that wait list if you want one of those spots. Okay, so I think we might be done with our painting. So let me just kind of lay everything out and make sure everything is laid out right. Okay, I think we're ready to start gluing, guys. I think we are done painting. This is very farmhousey. Remember, if you ordered this or you are going to order it, you can do whatever color you want. You can do it in reds and pinks and whites and all the Valentines-y colors if you want to. Who was that? Scroll up just a little bit. Just a lot, not that far. Shelly. Shelly, where did it go? Shelly Teeters, best crafting group ever. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you. All right, I'm going to use the gel super glue. You can use a combination of E6000 and hot glue as well if you want to. I'm going to use the gel super glue today, but either will work. Thank you, Elizabeth. All right, so let's line everything up. Center everything the way we want them, and then we'll start gluing them. A little bit of this glue goes a long way. A little bit. Woo! Sometimes when you squeeze that metal tube, it just keeps coming. So always have like a paper plate or a paper towel or something handy to rest your glue on in between, or even just pop your lid on in between.
All right. We have Elizabeth Cadell Oral, Gina Barefoot, Christy Pemberton Compton, Kimberly Godblanton, Kathy Goyer, Kathy Dickman, Shelley Teeters, Gloria DeLaverne, Linda Decker, Jenny Roberts Day, Annie Faust, and Christy Markwood.
So if you just heard your name,
Do we sell Mod Podge?
we do. We have Mod Podge on the website. Yep.
All right.
If you just heard your name, that means you're in our Crafty Mail bucket. All the names that you hear go into the bucket, and at the beginning of the month, we're going to pull 2 names out of the bucket, and those 2 people will get a box of Crafty Mail sent to them.
Gina says, have you ever heard of stick fast glue? It's great for wood pieces.
I'll have to look into that. I have not heard of that. I will have to check it out. If you get a little too much glue, you can do a little wipe up with your paper towel if you need to. Or your
Anne Marie
diaper
says,
wipe.
even my hubby thought the XOXO banner was cute.
Aw, yay.
Thank you, Joey.
Right, so there's our first one. I'm gonna set that aside and let that dry. That's gonna be our little tailgate piece. That's gonna go on our truck.
You're her favorite cracker.
Thank you. Who's that?
Oh, Joey.
Joey, thank you.
Thank you, Billy, for the stars.
Thank you for the stars. So fun to have stars back.
Yes.
So fun. So fun not to be in Facebook jail anymore. That's never a fun place to be.
Thank you, Carolyn. She enjoys this group so much.
Aw, I love that. I love that. Okay. Man, I just keep squeezing my glue too hard and it keeps coming out further and further. All right, I'm gonna let my numbers set for a minute. I should have did my metal piece first and then put my numbers, but it's all right. I can let it set for a second and then I will, I'll pick up the metal piece and glue it on. So, I didn't tell Tim yet, but the Cotton Chaos Girls were live earlier.
Yes, Billy. You can order from the shop.
The Cotton Chaos Girls were live earlier.
Yeah.
And we're splitting a car.
Yeah.
And we're getting a convertible.
Oh, jeez.
It's gonna be so fun. So if you see some wild girls driving around in a convertible in California, that might be us. That might be us. So we're gonna have some fun. I'll definitely get
Thank
pictures.
you, Kathy. This is the only page the crafting page she keeps up with.
Aw, thank you. So I need a hat, guys. I was thinking that. I'm like, crap, we have a convertible. I might need to get myself a hat. What's the best kind of hat to wear in a convertible that this isn't gonna go flying off? But I don't know if I want a baseball cap. I feel like that wouldn't be as cute. What?
Oh my gosh,
What?
Susan. My hubby came home and had me sign my checks, and he said, "No wonder nothing's getting done because I'm watching you two." Sorry,
Sorry.
but that's awesome.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Yeah, Thelma, and Louise.
Right? Right? Oh my gosh, you guys.
Just don't drive over a cliff.
We won't do that.
Okay.
We won't do that. We'll be safe. We'll be safe and responsible. We're just going to look like we're being irresponsible.
Some are saying scarves.
Scarves, some little scarves. That's a good idea. Because then it doesn't totally
Scarves.
trash your hair. It still looks cute when you take it off. You don't end up with that crazy hat head.
Thank you, Billy. Says this is a great metal and wood thing.
Aw, thank you. Thank you. All right. All right, we're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to put it in the truck and show you guys it's in the truck. So you're going to get to see it on display. I love having this little truck now because then I can like show you how to display all of these. I love it. And we have, I have some really neat things coming up.
Penny, you will absolutely love the San Diego park. It is amazing. A do-rag or bandana for the convertible.
All right. All right. I have to get me some scarves. I know Dollar Tree usually has lots of scarves.
Margaret says if you buy the stick fast glue, be sure to get the medium. You don't want to get stick fast on your skin unless it's on purpose.
Ooh.
Cut my finger pretty bad and it works great for cuts.
Ooh.
Sounds kind of like new skin.
What happens if you get the hardcore stuff on your fingers? Does it bond instantly?
Probably pretty close.
And then you're in trouble? That might not be a good idea for me.
It sounds kind of like new skin.
Because I do typically get some on my fingers. I'm not the tidiest of crafters when it comes to my fingers. Sometimes, I'm going to give you guys a little tip. Sometimes with the metal, if you feel like you're not having a great connection, you can put it in place and then you can just sit something on top of it for a couple minutes and that'll kind of like hold it down while your glue sets. Okay, so that's a little trick that I do sometimes.
Yes. Oh.
Okay.
Yes, this is a kit that we do have in the shop.
Yep, we just released this one on Friday. And this one will not be in long because this is Valentine's. So our Valentine's stuff will not be in the shop for too long. Just because we're getting close to Valentine's. And people have to have time to create their crafts once they get them. Okay.
Scarf and big sunglasses.
I know, right? Well, people are going to be like, ooh, are those movie stars in there trying to hide their identity? We'll be like, no, we're just trying to protect ourselves from the wind. Okay. Okay. I'm going to give these a second to set. Slide that back. I'm going to wipe my little mat off here while we are, I tend to try to wipe this mat off relatively quickly after I'm done crafting just to make sure nothing stains or anything. But I will tell you, Tim has his own little mat, and I pulled it out for him on craft night, on Saturday night, and he didn't clean his mat after craft night.
Nope.
He didn't. And he used antique wax. Antique wax was one of the things that I was like, oh, I wonder if it's going to stain.
Did it?
It did not. It came right off.
Where's
I
mine?
just wiped it right before this live. It's right there. Yep.
Yeah.
And I wiped it and it came right off.
Wow.
So even if you leave it for a day or two, I'm not going to guarantee, but it appears as if it'll still come off for you. So get the initial big chunks off and come back with another one and get the rest of it. But I love this. Love it, love it, love it. I want it to last because I like it. It's with anything. You got to take care of anything, right? Anything that you have that you want to stay nice.
Will you be doing
gotta
a
take care of
truck
it.
like the Valentines truck for Easter? Like,
Oh, a
I'm
set?
guessing
Oh, yeah.
embellishments?
Embellishments, yes. We will have, you guys, I have so many ideas, so many stinking ideas. But yes, we will have Easter and spring.
Is it a Fisker's mat?
It is not a Fiskars mat. It is not.
Yes, we do have these mats in the shop. They're sold out. We're waiting for we have more on order.
Yeah, we ordered more. We're just waiting for them to be delivered. As soon as they're delivered, I will get it posted for y'all.
Jenny says I wiped some of mine just before craft night. It had been there 2 weeks, no problem.
Yeah, looks like a little bit of super glue got on right here, and it's coming off. It's taking a little bit of elbow grease for the super glue, and Tim's the one that used the super glue the other night. No, it might have been me today. The super glue takes a little bit of elbow grease, especially if you leave it sit.
I think it was like 20. How big was that? 25 and a quarter by 17 and a quarter, or something
The
like that.
measurement goes to 23, but it's actually like actual size is like 25 by like 17. So it's a good size. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's a good size. All right. So let me check these, see if they're set.
Yes, Michelle, that one, it is the one we did on Friday.
Your little stand just slips together like that. Okay. And then hopefully this is set. It feels like it's set. Set enough to be messing with it. And you can sit it into your little picture frame stand like so. Like so. All right. But let me grab the truck.
No, we don't have a waiting list for the mats.
We don't. We don't. Just make sure you keep checking back. All right. So this is the truck. This is how I set it up the other
one that
day.
we did on Friday.
Yes, this is in our shop. We put this together on Friday, and I put these pieces in there. This is a set we have in the shop. Also, our little farmhouse set, the little tobacco basket.
Okay, get ready, guys. Well, I'll grab some more names here in a second.
Little love grows here with the little stand. It had a little blessed tag. Make sure that they're putting 2 of these in with that set, because I think it only shows the way they have it set up in the front. I think they only have one. Just let's make sure, because both of those need one.
Yeah, no, that was what we just
That
talked
was the one
about.
that I thought that was the winter one.
It was the winter one.
Oh,
That only gets one. This
One.
one gets 2.
okay. All right. Sorry. Little side note, little business taken care of on the side. Oops. And then their little farmhouse sign. We'll set that aside. So this is the truck. So if you get the truck, this is what you get when you're all done with the truck, painting it whatever color you want. You got your little metal pieces. The truck comes with these little hooks, okay? Remember I told you, if you are not going to, if you're not using the hooks at the time, just keep them in the little bed, okay? That way when you want to use the hooks for something, you have them. All right? We are going to add extra hooks to the shop in case you lose your hooks, because we know it's going to happen. It happens.
Sooner or later.
So your little hooks go on the back.
All right, let me grab some names before you get too far.
Okay.
All right. We have Patty Campbell, Peggy Rumpolsky, Michelle Irvine, Andrea Hannigan, Virginia Goddard Hensley, Susan Koch Tisseth, Kathy Dickman, Sherry Whitehead, Kimberly Godlatin. Say that one 3 times fast. Jenny Roberts Day, Linda Decker, Annie Faust, Kimberly Buck, and Linda Decker.
So, yes, somebody said this mat saves on paper. Yes, you guys have no idea how much paper I've gone through in the last 3 years. Every time I'm doing crafting, a fresh sheet of paper. So this is nice. In the long run, it's definitely going to save on a lot of paper. We'll be saving lots of trees. Okay, so if you have your truck, that's from our shop, and it's got these little hooks. It comes with the little hooks. Add the hooks on. Your little tailgate piece will just hook into those little hooks like that. How cute is that? And then we'll take our little Be Mine with its little stand, and we'll sit that inside there. We'll take our little February 14, we'll put that in there. And then we got our little XOXO, we'll kind of tuck that in the back. I should have put that one in first. I don't know, hold on, I gotta look at it, y'all. I can't see what I'm doing. Let me look at it, let me get her arranged. I actually might do the XOXO off to the side a little bit. Little February 14, like that. Move that over a little bit. Put that in there like that. There we go. So you can play with it and you can arrange it however you want to, but move that over a little bit. There we have a cute little Valentine's, very farmhousey display. Like that. But isn't that little tailgate super, super cute that you can change it out for different seasons, different holidays? So some of our sets will come with little tailgates like this. Some of them will come with something like this. Now this, my string was longer, but you could do your little hooks a little shorter, and then you can just hook them on the little hooks. So then you have your little banner can hang on the tailgate. So some will have little banners like that hang on the hooks, and some will have the little tailgate. Oops, hold on. The little tailgate piece that goes on like that. Sorry, it's hard to do everything upside down and backwards. But isn't that cute? Perfect for Valentine's Day. You could even really, aside from the February 14, you could remove that after Valentine's Day. And even the Be Mine, I feel like you could add something else in there and just kind of use it a little bit longer if you wanted to. But we'll be adding some other stuff that are more like love neutral and, you know, things like that you can do. Y'all, when I say I have like a million ideas for sets for this,
she ain't lying.
I got a million. I sent Tim a few test cuts today to work on for this. So, yeah, so the truck is, I don't have any plans to remove it from the shop anytime soon. I see a couple people have mentioned that they're hoping to order it soon. It should be in the shop for a while.
I know, right, Ramona?
Yes, Tim, Tim came in, he worked a little bit Saturday night before our live, getting a few runs cut, and then he came in yesterday morning and got a few runs cut, and then he got the rest of them cut today. So he's been working very efficiently, actually, in getting these done. Because not only the trucks, but these Valentine sets, a ton of you guys got these as well. So
well, all three.
Well, all
sets.
of them, right? Because the farmhouse set was super, super popular.
That was
as
very
well.
Popular. I had to cut a lot of those.
The farmhouse, yeah, because that's very neutral, and it can go in between the other seasons, the other holidays. So it's kind of nice to have a super neutral one that can go in between your other seasons for sure. But then during the holidays, it's fun to be able to add different little fun things. So I got lots planned.
Thank you, Sylvia, for the stars.
For y'all. So yeah, we're super excited. So we are gonna gift us this Valentine's set, okay? So Tim is going to scroll through the names, and the first one that he sees that says, I
in your head?
Okay. We will, I don't know if we'll have an actual tiered tray set. I feel like, and it's just my opinion, there's so many options for traditional tiered tray sets out there available. And a lot of the ones that I've seen, they're hard to get them stable enough to where they still aesthetically look pretty. That kind of goes back to that whole function. We can make a good solid one that functions, but I don't like the look of them. I don't think they're as cute and pretty as the other ones. So that's why I've never done one here. If I see something or come up with an idea of one that I like, then I will. But if I don't love something myself, I'm not going to put it in the shop for you guys, just for the sake of it being there. I hope that makes sense. And it's just because I want to bring you guys the best things that I can. So I don't know. I don't know if we will, maybe someday, but I don't necessarily have something like stewing and coming soon as far as that goes. The truck is something super unique and different, so that's why I went in that direction, because I know y'all love the trucks just like I do, and it's just a fun, different way to display that doesn't take up a lot of space. Like literally, it's very compact as far as a tiered tray type of display goes. A lot of times they're really big on the base of them, and you need a big area. This doesn't take a big area, so that's what's really wonderful about this. Even if you have a small apartment, a small space to put it, you can still use it and enjoy and have fun with the whole tier tray idea of changing things out each season and each holiday. So that's my 2 cents. But we are going to gift one of these sets. So all you have to do is make sure you sprinkled this video. If you didn't yet, do it real quick, because Tim's going to scroll through the names.
Thank you, Diane, for the stars.
And I'm going to blindly tell him when to stop. And the first name that he sees that tells us that that person shared this video, that person will be gifted one of these Valentines sets. And we'll get it shipped out tomorrow for you, so you will get it quickly. All right, you ready?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
Scrolling, keep those names all rolling. Scrolling.
Stop.
Up.
I stopped him fast today.
Wow.
Fast. I usually let him get through the song once and stop him somewhere along the way after that, but
Damn,
stopped him fast. Figure we'll get somebody on the earlier side of his scrolling this time. Yes, great for a coffee bar. Yes, it won't take up too much space on your coffee bar. This would be really great for a coffee bar area. Absolutely. I want to do another one in black, though. Like with a black truck. I think that would be super cute. Super cute. We ready? We got a name? We got a name. Sticky note, please. The golden sticky note. Who is it going to be to get one of these Valentine sets? We have Miss Shelly. Are all of our Shellys out there? Miss Shelly with an I-E. Shelly with an I-E. Is it narrow it down a little bit? Miss Shelly Teeters. Miss Shelly Teeters. Send us a private message, and we are going to get you your Valentine's sent out to you as soon as possible. Also, I don't know if we got an email from the person who got the truck yesterday. Can you run out and grab that name so I can just say it one more time? Because I want to make sure you get it. I definitely want to make sure that whoever gets these gets them. So I'm going to share that name again one more time, because I don't think we got a message from her yet. Unless it came later on today.
Yeah, I didn't see her.
I might have missed it. I don't remember seeing it. Oh, you didn't? No. All right. Oops. So Shelly Teeters gets the Valentine's set, and Jeannie Williford is for the truck. So Jeannie, send us an email. Shelly, send us an email. Christy's team at christyscraftroom.com. Not a private message, because we don't always get our messages. Shelly Teeters, email Christy's team at christyscraftroom.com. Okay? Going to put this on your wine bar. Yes, girl, that'd be so cute. So cute. So cute. I actually have like an idea for, it would be perfect for you. Perfect. So many ideas, you guys. Like, just be ready. There's stuff coming. I'm so stinking excited. So we're going to have a little bit of something for everybody. So, all right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for another fun day of crafting. If you ordered any of these and you didn't get an email saying that it shipped yet, it will be shipping out tomorrow for you, okay? The last of what was ordered over the weekend will go out tomorrow. But most of it is going out today. So, all right, we love you guys. You guys have a great rest of your Monday. Hopefully, if you weren't having the best Monday, you still got time. Turn it around, make it a good day, okay? Love you guys.